Hey everyone, welcome back to ChaatNChat. My name is Josh.
My name is Mikhail.
और हम क्या मूवी देख रहे हैं भाई?
Hey baby.
Hey baby, ये पार्ट 3 है, तो अगर पार्ट 1 या पार्ट 2 नहीं देखा अब तक, फिर इस वीडियो के नीचे उसके लिंक मिल सकते हैं और देखकर वापस आइए पार्ट 3 के लिए। और अगर अब तक नहीं किया, सब्सक्राइब करो, शेयर करो और लाइक बटन पर थप्पड़ मारो।
तू वहां गया था एंजल को वापस लाने के लिए। ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट साइन करके आया जिसके वजह से एंजल हमेशा के लिए हमसे दूर हो सकती है। और तू ये कैसे भूल गया कि एंजल सिर्फ तेरी नहीं हमारी भी बेटी है। और तुझे हक दिया किसने? गॉड डैम इट, तेरी
नहीं तन्मय, नहीं।
एल इसे समझा यार।
I don't like how rickety the railing is.
Yeah.
हम जाके एंजल को लेकर आते हैं।
Bad.
चल ना।
Bad set design.
अब मैं अपनी बेटी के साथ ईशा को भी घर वापस लाना चाहता हूँ।
प्लीज सोचो आरुष, अगर उसे साथ में कोई और मिल गया तो?
Do you trust me?
आरुष, बात भरोसे
हाँ
की
या ना?
अरे तू मेरा दोस्त है, ऑफ कोर्स।
बस खत्म। हम पहले कॉन्ट्रैक्ट जीतेंगे और उसके जीतने के बाद जब एंजल हमारी हो जाएगी तब मैं ईशा का दिल जीतूंगा।
I don't know if it's gonna be
Wow,
that
this
easy.
is a long game, man. He's gonna make it
रोकने की
hard.
बात कौन कर रहा है? हम तो ईशा को कमीनों से मिलाएंगे।
Oh.
इनसे मिलो, परिमल त्रिपाठी।
Okay, they're gonna pose as.
Parimal Tripathi?
जी। I'm professor of botany.
Dad, can I have a word with you?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think he went too over the top.
Who is this?
मेरी बात तो सुनो, मैं अपनी गलती सुधारने की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ। Please give me a chance. You've signed a contract 7 days. I like him. अगर मैं लड़की होता तो
Solid.
He's a solid. That's a stunning dress she has on.
जी,
Sit down.
मैं आपसे अपने बारे में एक सच बताना चाहती
जी बताइए ना।
हूँ। मेरी एक 8 महीने की बेटी है।
क्या मैं उससे भेंट कर सकता हूँ?
Sure.
Okay, Dad, play it cool.
Angel's gonna recognize Daddy.
Wow, Angel's got like nannies and everything.
मुझे छोटे शिशुओं से अति प्रेम है।
आपको इस बात से कोई एतराज नहीं?
कदापि नहीं ईशा जी। इस फूल को एक और माली की आवश्यकता है। अगर आप अनुमति दें तो मैं वो माली बनना चाहूंगा।
So if he wastes her time with him and then he runs on the last day, that'd work.
मेरी बच्ची।
ओह! क्षमा कीजिए ईशा जी।
अरे
Moo.
एंजल से मिला तो
क्या हुआ उधर?
हाँ हाँ, मिला।
Did she recognize you?
पहचाना तुझे? पता ना? पता?
She recognized me.
Yes.
बट मैं बता नहीं सकता कितना अच्छा लगा उसे मिलकर। She's so beautiful.
You're still talking about the baby, right?
By the way, भाभी काफी उच्च तापमान वाली है। She's smoking, man. She's hot, yeah.
ए कमीने, भाभी है तेरी वो।
Oh, the three of them suddenly go for competition.
कैसे भी करके 6 दिन वेस्ट कर। जो काम करेगा स्लोली कर। Go slow.
To get her trust back, this is probably not gonna make her very happy. She's like, "You're playing with me again?"
Oh, he's driving.
Oh, that would make me so frustrated.
आपका फोन बज रहा है।
जी, लेकिन इस समय मैं उठा नहीं सकता। वाहन चलाते समय दूर ध्वनि पे वार्तालाप करना संकटपूर्ण होता।
Fresh air, fresh air. You see, he almost looked away and he's like, wait, no, I gotta watch this. He's gonna hit that ball. God, this is painful.
Fresh oxygen, fresh oxygen. We can do good scrubbing, okay?
आपकी आवश्यकता नहीं है। वाहन से दूर हटिए।
Hey, Billy Balaban. Oh,
Don't break your character, dude.
oh, please phone करता हो कि why you not replying? Billy Balaban.
ले लीजिए। धन्यवाद। ईशा जी, 2 पल प्रतीक्षा कीजिए। मैं वार्तालाप करके आता हूँ।
ये तो चलती गाड़ी से उतर गया।
गाड़ी चल रही है क्या?
I like it.
मुझसे पूछिए तो सर
I like
गाइस,
it.
ये परिमल के रूम में
The car is still moving.
तू फिक्र मत कर यार, कल जब तू लंच पे जाएगा ना हम लोग सब तेरे साथ रहेंगे। और ये तेरी गाड़ी कौन चला रहा है?
जरा पीछे देख।
At least it was only going like 0.3 kilometers an
Oh,
hour.
I already know where they're at. They're the two
मेरे लिए कुकुर मुटा झोल।
sheiks.
Oh, yeah.
ये लो, खाओ, और अपने बच्चों को भी खिलाओ, ताकि वो हरी भरी पोटी करे।
Why do they gotta be there?
Because they want to be part of it.
हिंदुस्तानी चमड़ी।
Too much, too much.
हम इस खातून से शादी करना चाहते हैं।
मुझे तुमसे विवाह नहीं करना है।
हरामखोर तुम्हारे साथ कौन करना चाहता है? हम इस खातून के साथ करना चाहते हैं और साथ में एक रेडीमेड बच्चा भी मिलेगा।
It's a ready-made bacha.
तेरे होंठों की मुस्कुराहट की हिफाजत हम करेंगे।
तेरे आंखों से बहते
She
हुए
knows
आंसू की
it's
बगावत।
him.
He broke character.
तेरे होंठों की मुस्कुराहट की हिफाजत हम करेंगे।
Angel loves this. She's gonna be an action baby.
The hunchback will be back.
Oh, geez, get away from a baby. Oh,
परिमल जी, मुझे आपसे एक बात करनी है।
निसंकोच होकर कहिए।
अगर आपको एतराज ना हो तो मैं चाहूंगी कि हम कल ही शादी कर लें।
that's such a.
प्लान फेल हो गया, वो ज्यादा इम्प्रेस हो गई है।
क्या?
मुझे 4 और दिन वेस्ट करने थे, लेकिन वो कल के कल शादी करना चाहती है। I can't do this, सर। I'm scared, डर लग रहा है मुझे।
You can't be scared.
I am scared.
You have to fight a fear. Fight a fear. डर को दिल से निकाल।
Fight your face.
Come on.
Oi.
Fight, huh?
Yeah, I'm not scared.
You're not fight, huh? You're not fight. Come on, you're fight.
He's a referee.
He's so ready for it.
अरे प्लान फेल हो गया यार।
कौन सा प्लान?
हमारा प्लान, वो कल के कल शादी करना चाहती है।
कौन?
भाभी।
Ooh. Okay. Switch in. New batters up.
New batter's up.
तू ईशा को लेकर ड्रीम वर्ल्ड पहुंच। वहाँ उसे बताएंगे कि तू बच्चों से कितना प्यार करता है।
What?
अंग्रेजी अनुवाद, The best defense is तालियां फॉर भरत जी।
Thank you. कितने बचे आएंगे?
सारे। आक्रमण! Very good.
Oh my God!
भरत जी, अगर इन्होंने अपने आप को डिफेंड किया होता तो इस तरह बच्चों से मार नहीं करते।
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, how do you defend against like 100 kids?
और अब आज का अगला सत्य, जीवन में कभी अपना निशाना नहीं चूकना चाहिए।
Looks like they're at Disneyland.
क्या कर रहे हो? तुम उसे मार दोगे क्या?
That's hilarious, Captain Jack Sparrow. This kid is like gonna pee his pants.
पापा!
I can't watch too much violence.
I was not told of this plan. Angel's like, do it!
Eddie Teddy.
Dad, what?
Oh, dang. He's. Oh. It's not gonna be able to sit for weeks.
इस एरो को मैं ही मिला था क्या?
क्या करे अंकल? लेकिन मेरे अली का निशाना कभी नहीं चूकता।
वो तुम्हें पहले ही जानता था।
आपने हमें उस पागल से बचाया। Thank you so much.
I told you.
थैंक्स कहकर मुझे शर्मिंदा ना कीजिए।
He told you.
I did.
He wasn't good. He was no good. I told you.
लगता है आपको बच्चे बहुत पसंद हैं।
लगता है आपकी बच्ची को मैं बहुत पसंद हूँ।
Mm-hmm.
तुमने मेरी फैमिली की जान बचाई। I insist तुम्हें यहीं पे रहना होगा।
नहीं,
ईशा, tell him.
ओके। थैंक यू।
I like you.
I like him.
That's a lot of hands.
Oh wow, that's a fancy shower.
हमें फोन करके खबर देने के बजाय तू यहाँ फवारा स्नान ले रहा है?
What? फुहारा स्नान क्या होता है?
शावर।
तेरी सहेली थी ना, क्या नाम है, तानिया, उसकी कल शादी है।
क्या?
हाँ, एक काम कर, कल तू ना ईशा को उसकी शादी पे लेके जा।
What?
क्योंकि वो 1 साल पहले मुझे ऐसी एक शादी पे मिली थी।
Trying to bring back memories?
हमें उसे एहसास दिलाना होगा कि वो आज भी मुझसे प्यार करती है। तुम दोनों बैठ के यहाँ फुहारे लो, मैं जरा जाके आता हूँ।
This is turning into a love story.
He's like, well, we gotta finish what we started.
कितनी अच्छी स्माइल दे रही है पापा को अपने, कितनी अच्छी स्माइल दे रही है। और एक तेरी वो खड़ूस माँ।
Dum 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 dum.
ईशा जी, वो मैं पूछ के जा।
Dude, he is walking on fire.
Dad, what is it?
Nice movie.
Nice.
क्या हुआ?
क्या हुआ? I love it. Good.
You know, मैं जब भी ऐसी शादियों में आता हूँ तो हमेशा सोचता हूँ कि लोग कितने धूमधाम से शादी करते हैं। कभी-कभी कुछ गलतफहमियों की वजह से पल भर में उसी रिश्ते को तोड़ भी देते हैं।
What a deep thought. I like it.
I like it.
मल्होत्रा,
मल्होत्रा कैसे है तू? मैं बिल्कुल ठीक हूँ। ईशा बेटी कैसी है?
तुम्हारे सामने खड़ी है, तुम ही देख लो।
Oh my God, ईशा बेटी बॉयकॉट करा लिया।
Oh, this uncle.
Uh-oh. Hopefully Uncle does not have
A
a son.
तुम्हारी शादी नहीं हुई?
Oh no,
मेरे
you're
राज की
right.
शादी
He
नहीं
could
हुई है।
have a
राज? कौन राज?
Raj.
लेकिन राज की शादी किसी सिमरन के साथ होने वाली थी।
शादी से पहले सिम ran away।
DDLJ.
मैं शादी में किसी की और की बेटी
शाहरुख
को
खान।
देखने आया हूँ और यहाँ पता लगा कि मुझे मेरे राज की
And
दुल्हन
Raj.
मिल गई।
अंकल, मेरी एक बहुत बड़ी प्रॉब्लम है।
शादी से पहले कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं होती है। जो भी प्रॉब्लम होती है शादी के बाद होती है।
The problems start after the marriage. This can be true.
वो यहाँ है सिडनी में। मैं उसको फोन करता हूँ। सॉरी, नेटवर्क काम नहीं कर रहा है। अपना फोन दो भैया। मेरे पास फोन नहीं है क्योंकि फोन से ब्रेन ट्यूमर हो जाता है, कैंसर हो जाता है और सोमालिया में लाखों बच्चे मर रहे हैं।
What?
तुम अपना फोन दो बेटा। I don't have a phone. तुम्हारे पास भी फोन नहीं है यहाँ सिडनी में। नॉटी बॉय, झूठ बोले, कौवा काटे, फोन निकालो।
Naughty boy.
मैं यहाँ गाना गाने आया हूँ और
What was that? Oh!
ये मेरी होने वाली बहू है। अरे तुम लोग क्यों चुप कर रहे हो? इसको कुछ बोलो हाँ को। तुम इतनी नम्रता से बात करो या इतनी ममता से बात करो, मैं फोन करके रहूंगा। फोन राज का फोन है। तुम यहाँ आ जाओ इस शादी में। मुझे तुम्हारी होने वाली दुल्हनिया मिल गई है।
एक छोटा सा काम दिया था वो भी नहीं संभाल सकता तू।
यार मैं करता क्या? अंकल आप ही समझाइए इसे यार।
He's like, wow, that felt pretty good.
अगर तू प्रपोज नहीं करेगा तो नारेगी, भाभी नारेगी। आहिस्ते बात करो ना यार।
It's difficult यार।
जिंदगी में तू कुछ भी नहीं कर सकता, मुझे कुछ करना पड़ेगा।
Oh yeah, do it with a song. That'll work.
Wow.
Dude,
He
yeah.
really lacks game.
He does. Is it Raj? Like the Raj?
It must be.
I mean-
the build-up is coming. There. Oh, there he is.
I cannot believe he did a cameo like this. I mean, in that movie, Anupam Kher's his dad too, right?
Uh-huh,
So it all
yeah.
worked out. Oh, it's really sad. And in
It's a wedding dance-off, marriage proposal dance-off.
Oh. Yeah, get him on board. Well done. I like this idea.
अंकल एवरीथिंग ओके
एंजल की तबीयत खराब हो गई द डॉक्टर सेड कम ऑन हरी
घबराने की जरूरत नहीं, रूटीन बुखार है, बच्चों को तो होता ही रहता है। अरे मिस्टर तन्मय,
Uh-oh.
पिछली बार की तरह इस बार इस बच्ची को बचाने के लिए किसी मिरेकल या चमत्कार की जरूरत नहीं।
Oh, this is all gonna unravel.
हाँ, कुछ महीने पहले मिस्टर तन्मय अपने 2 दोस्तों के साथ इस बच्ची को मेरे हॉस्पिटल में लाए थे। लंग्स वर फुल ऑफ वाटर, शी ऑलमोस्ट डाइड, बट शी इज अ फाइटर। इसे कुछ नहीं होगा।
Oh, Dad didn't know that either.
I'll take your leave now.
Nana's pissed. He's like, you almost killed my dad."
Doctors should always be cautious to make assumptions on
Yeah,
what
but
the
he
relationship
knows that's
is.
her, you know.
Yeah,
so she has a right to know
Yeah,
medical history of her own
yeah.
daughter.
Yeah.
मेरी बच्ची डूब गई थी। अतमरी हालत में हॉस्पिटल में थी।
He's gonna spill the beans because he was the one that was all upset.
तुम और तुम्हारे दोस्त आरुष और परिमल।
Oh, you called it, girl. Oof.
जिंदगी के हर कदम पे धोखे के अलावा आप लोगों ने मुझे कुछ नहीं दिया।
This is kind of a running theme with you.
जब मेरी बच्ची की जिंदगी छीनने में नाकामयाब रहे, तो उसे मेरी जिंदगी से छीनने चले आए।
वी ऑल लव आवर एंजल
She is not your angel. She is only my daughter, only mine. Do you get that?
We are one family.
I have no family. She is my only family.
Oh, Dad's gonna find himself out on the curb.
और आज मैं एंजल को लेकर आपसे, आप सबसे हमेशा के लिए दूर चली जाऊंगी।
You can't do that. कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के लिए अभी भी
बाहर में जाए आपका कॉन्ट्रैक्ट। मैं देखती हूँ कि कोई कागज का
what you
टुकड़ा
were-
माँ को अपनी बच्ची से कैसे अलग
Yeah,
करता है।
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah, this brings up that terrible thing of what families are and contracts and legal things.
हमें ईशा को एंजल के साथ एयरपोर्ट जाने से रोकना होगा वी हैव टू डू समथिंग she can't just take her away
Yeah, we need that big airport scene.
मुझे कोई हक नहीं बनता कि ईशा को उसकी बेटी से अलग करूं मैं। Hey guys, just try and understand, okay?
समझ रहा हूँ आरुष that today you don't care about your friends all you care about is that
That was too far. Too far, dude. You need to check yourself.
चल यार
अगर तुम दोनों ने यहाँ से बाहर कदम रखा ना, तो मैं समझूंगा हमारी दोस्ती खत्म बस।
अरुष, हमारी दोस्ती खत्म हो गई है।
They're just gonna make it so much worse.
Wow.
That little red car can move.
मैं पुलिस को फोन कर
German engineering.
I guess. Oh, it's a private plane, so it's not even.
Well, yeah, she has a ton of money. I have no idea what she does, but she has a ton.
I think it comes from her father.
I'm sorry, ma'am. You can't board the plane. You're going to have to come with us.
What is the matter, officer? This is my private jet, and I have my passport.
and you have our baby
Oh, the airport showdown.
ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट तुमने तोड़ा है और इस कॉन्ट्रैक्ट के मुताबिक अब एंजल पर तुम्हारा कोई हक नहीं है
ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट नहीं, एक खेल है जो तुम लोगों ने मेरे साथ खेला है।
बहुत हो गया अब ये नहीं आरुष I'm not going to let you do this no आरुष
Papa.
एंजल तो मैं भी चाहता हूँ कि हमारे साथ रहे, लेकिन इस तरह से नहीं। This is wrong. Please.
You have to stop and think that, like, your daughter has a really cool circle of people that really care about her
Yeah,
here.
it's a community.
Yeah, and I mean, it takes a village, right? It should have been in the shape of a heart.
Yeah.
I know a child needs a mother the most, but it also needs a father. We're gonna miss you, Angel.
Oh, poor baby.
आज मैंने अपने आधे परिवार को खो दिया, अब जो बचे मैं उन्हें नहीं खोना चाहता। I'm sorry.
These three did a lot of growing up in this movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ooh. Now if you don't let her daddy be with her, it's gonna break your heart.
Mm-hmm. Shouldn't he be da da da?
Yeah, the triple da.
The triple da.
Dada bolo, ek aur baar dada bolo. Say it once again, dada.
Yeah.
Dada. Her first word, dada. She said dada. Isha.
Yeah,
Oh, she's stone cold.
yeah.
She's like, get out of here. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
care. Wow, I did not expect it to get this far. She gone. Okay, wow.
Even maybe at the door?
Yeah, like, here we go, baby delivery.
I love you, Angel. I love you.
She's gonna have like traumatic issues with being like left at doorsteps now.
Yeah, I would think a little bit.
चाहती थी कि वो तुम्हें हमेशा के लिए भूल जाए। तुम सही थे. A child needs a mother the most, but she needs a father too.
Oof. What a
Wow.
journey. That was an emotional roller coaster. Like, haha. Isha Wedzarush.
ठहरो, इस आदमी ने मुझे धोखा दिया है।
Huh?
Who?
कौन है ये? मुझे क्या मालूम? मैं कोई इसका रिश्तेदार हूँ? मुझे क्या मालूम कौन है ये?
खाओ एंजल की कसम कि उसे नहीं जानती तुम।
मैम, एक मिनट।
It's like, wait, hold on, I can't yet.
Let's get this
मैं
compared.
बिल्कुल नहीं जानता इसको। मैंने तो कभी देखा भी नहीं है। हो सकता है इसको गलतफहमी हुई है।
It's one of the other guys.
शर्म नहीं आती कि जो उल्टे सीधे काम करते हैं? मैंने क्या किया? अंकल जी आप समझाते क्यों नहीं इसको?
अरे मैंने कुछ किया नहीं है यार, मैं तो जानता भी नहीं इसे. I mean, she's wearing a sari, man. She's not my type. I mean,
Oh. Papa?
Papa?
Is it Papa? Oh, you rascal.
Hey, baby.
What you been? अभी कसम खाने को बोलो।
मैं ना
Oh.
I love you, S. Okay. So that was that was funny. I like this. So I haven't seen the movie 3 Men and a Baby, so I don't know, but I feel like the whole second half of the movie was probably not the same.
And I'm
like
trying
the whole
to
love
remember that one. There was a whole battle over the baby. I do remember
Oh,
that.
with like the mom? Was it the same
Yeah.
thing that the grandpa like put the baby on the doorstep?
I don't remember the grandpa.
Okay.
So, but she found out indirectly. So I don't remember the whole story on the
okay.
movie from way back then.
But this is probably I'm assuming this is way different, that whole like second half. But I really like the depth that it gave it, this whole backstory, because I think that his character was ready to change even back then, because you saw how he was acting when she left, and he's like, oh man, was it just like a charade? He
Yeah.
was starting to think. So, and then there was that thing, so when she was on the bed with him, so sure, it did start off with him being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take a bet, I can get this girl to fall
Yeah,
for me. But then
sometimes you do fall in love, and it's like, oops, this was not what the plan was.
And, you know, for her to stop, Isha to stop and think for just a second that maybe it was this lady that was coming onto him. I mean, the percentage is very low, but it could have happened. So, and, you know, that kind of is what happened. But she was basing it on of what had happened in the beginning of when they two met. So, I don't know. I just think that she was hating when she could have like gave it a chance, but
Right.
I get it.
Right.
You know.
It's interesting though. She also was falling in love with someone that wasn't necessarily his true persona.
but it was someone who he could be, because maybe his persona was being, and maybe we're just getting way too deep into a comedy movie, but what I think can happen sometimes is when you have a bunch of friends around you, you have this sort of personality that you develop and you become this. And anyone trying, we saw it in that, the movie Dil Chahta Hai, right? Is because each of them, when they got together, they were kind of like a very different type of person. But then when they were all separated, they became a different person and they grew up, they matured. And so for him being away and being that time, maybe it let his guard slip a little bit, that actually is within him to be romantic and all that sort of stuff. And he started realizing it came naturally to him. Just like after the baby, all three of them all at once decided, wait a second, we don't need to be this whole player thing. And then all three of them changed together, whereas like individually, maybe they would have done it sooner. So I think that was very interesting. Well done. As a comedy movie, it didn't just rely on slapstick comedy.
It had plenty of it.
It did. But there was situational comedy. It was really good. And it had some depth there too with that. And I liked how well this aged. I mean, you know, because it did have a pretty good message. Now at the very end, still like saying that, hey, we're still dogs, you know. So, but before that part, it was funny that she did turn to Bowman's character. But anyway, I think that it had a really good message.
Well,
you know,
it goes to show in the twist right there at the end was kind of like, you know, everyone has, I mean, he had obviously got married, had a daughter, and you know, grew up to Aisha. It was like, okay, so, you know, obviously sometimes we don't think of people necessarily as, you know, the sides that they are and the persons that they can be and so forth. And, you know, it's okay. He can have his little fling too, you know. You know, but it just, but I think everyone definitely took a development arc, and you know, they didn't really say how old these guys were. I think there's a little bit of that, you know, there was a bit of that frat and college age kind of vibe. And there are some guys that they get all the way into their 30s and they're still rocking that 20s, you know, vibe. And then, you know, suddenly something happens and they're like, whoa, I missed a whole bunch of growing up somewhere along the way.
Yeah, somewhere along the way, they missed a lot. That was a big gap.
And suddenly, you know, it's a really rough road for them to go, you know, in terms of saying, you know, I was a player and, you know, I wasn't really looking for love and I don't believe in love and all this. And suddenly it's like, it happens and they're suddenly like, okay. And then they find out that there are other things besides the clubbing scene and all this other sort of stuff like that. So it's like, oh, you know, there is more to life than a lot of these external things and other things that I think are important, but aren't important really in the grand scheme of things. And having a long, happy life, and you know, having those relationships. Although they also grew, I think, as friends too.
For sure, definitely. I mean, you definitely will have to grow with your friends to raise a baby together, even for 3 months. Taking a baby. I mean, my gosh, you know, like I babysit Kayla's kids sometimes, right? And I'm telling you, I mean, if I had like a kid thrust on me, I would just be like, oh, dude, just getting through like a day sometimes is a little tough.
Yeah, I had a point in time where I actually was going to have a family member, a young family member, end up having, I was going to have to adopt them possibly. And I was like, whoa, okay, now, it wasn't a baby, but it was certainly, you know, it's a lot of work. And suddenly for me, you know, as at that time, single guy, I was just like going, man, this is, and I did think about it. I'm like, what all will change? And I'm like thinking, okay.
No more party nights, Miguel.
It wasn't like that, but you definitely have to think differently because you're not thinking about just yourself. You're thinking about someone else.
It's bigger than you.
It's bigger than you, and
which kind of gives your life more meaning if you know that there's someone dependent on you.
Well, it gives you a lot more focus and things that you think are important. Suddenly, it's like, I don't really need to do that. That's not that important. And so it is very interesting how they all developed and so forth. I you know, this whole bit of the two personas that they were trying to push as the other two dads push off onto, you know, well, maybe we can waste her 7 days with, you know, 2 possibilities and so forth. I think was really kind of funny. And even for them, it was, I think that was a little bit of a test for them because they're like going, I've never been in this situation of where I'm going to have to basically get someone to fall in love with me and want to marry me, and I'm just wasting their time.
Right.
Even if it's, sometimes, that's why sometimes you'll hear actors, sometimes they get very emotional about certain characters because it's making them do something that they've never done in their own life yet, and they're suddenly like, wow, I just never realized how my thought process and my emotions that would happen for this. Someone having to let a loved one go, and suddenly they've never done that in their real life, but they're having to feel that and portray a character like that, and it's suddenly they get very emotional about it. Right?
Okay.
So it was kind of interesting to see those sorts of things. So while this was a great comedy, I loved it. It had lots of funny things. Arrow in the butt was pretty funny.
Yeah.
There are lots of funny things.
He's a great character actor.
There were. I like him.
I like him.
There were lots of, I think, really deeper kinds of issues and questions that it could raise. And sometimes we often say, you can raise those questions, you couldn't have a conversation about them, but you could do it through comedy. And so I liked that a whole lot, that it was kind of touching on those things that we don't talk about very commonly because they're tough subjects and it's very personal for each individual. Even just the issue of would you marry someone that already has a child? Okay, and how do you think you would love them? So and the fact that he kind of was running away, it was kind of like, yes, it's my child, even though it's not his child. So
very deep. I think this is getting so much deeper than anyone could imagine.
But I me, I always look at those sorts of things too. So I really did enjoy this movie. I'm gonna give it a 7. I think it was good, very good. The acting, I think, was goofy fun.
Yeah, it was goofy fun. I'm gonna rate this, in a comedy genre, like really silly comedies, especially in like the 2000s. And so I'm gonna give it an 8 because I thought the comedy was really funny. It got me in a lot of places. I think everyone did a really good job. And I really like the callback to DDLJ and that Sim ran very fast away from Raj. I mean, whoa, like that's so funny. This is like the spiritual sequel no one knew was gonna happen. So I like that, and especially that they had Anupam Kher there as his dad, Raj's dad, and so it was like, it worked so well. So I love that little callback, and something like that just makes a movie very memorable. And, so I love those little details and Easter eggs that they hide in all these different places. And, so yeah, I thought the comedy was really good. I thought it had a good message and all that too. So that's why I'm going to, give it an 8 in this genre because I thought it was really funny and really well done.
Yeah.
But I'm very curious to know what you guys thought, thoughts, opinions, rating, that sort of thing. So please let us know in the comments. And yeah, if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing, sharing, a like button, put up tomorrow.